Gentlemen, in the heart of New York City stood a 7-story mansion. At the entrance, dozens of fake glass eyes were mounted on the walls. In the central hall, a sculpture of a bride hung from the ceiling, suspended mid-swing by a rope. In one office sat a taxidermied tiger. On a nearby shelf, a first-edition copy of Lolita, a novel about the abuse of a minor girl. This wasn't a movie set. This was Jeffrey Epstein's house. And inside this house, some of the most powerful people in the world came to dine. They sat, they laughed, they socialized, and all the while, hidden cameras were recording. Cameras in bedrooms, cameras in bathrooms, cameras mounted directly above beds. This wasn't just a mansion. It may have been a surveillance operation. January 30th, 2026. The files drop. On January 30th, 2026, the U.S. Department of Justice released over 3 million pages of documents under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Included 180,000-plus photos, 2,000-plus videos, documents tied to investigations in at least 10 countries. The scale alone is staggering. And the names? Presidents, prime ministers, royal family members, billionaires, tech founders, global diplomats. But here's the key point. Being named in documents does not automatically mean wrongdoing. Some are mentioned in emails, some appear in schedules, some deny everything. Still, the connections raise serious questions. How did Epstein gain this power? Epstein was a college dropout who once taught math, yet somehow he became a billionaire's financial advisor, owner of the largest private residence in Manhattan, operator of a private island, a man with access to global elites. The turning point? Leslie Wexner, founder of Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. In the 1980s, Wexner hired Epstein as a financial advisor. Later, he gave Epstein power of attorney. Epstein was eventually given the Manhattan mansion, officially transferred for almost nothing. Years later, Wexner claimed Epstein misappropriated large sums of money. But for years, no legal action was taken. So what made Epstein untouchable? 2 words: information and access. The hidden camera theory. One victim, Maria Farmer, testified that Epstein's Manhattan home contained a media room with walls of monitors showing live feeds from hidden cameras throughout the house. According to testimony, bedrooms, bathrooms, private spaces. When the FBI raided Epstein's properties in 2005 and again in 2019, they reportedly found hidden cameras and CDs locked in safes. Some CDs were labeled with names, allegedly pairing minors with powerful individuals. This has led to a long-standing theory. Was Epstein secretly recording powerful people and using it as leverage? There is no confirmed public evidence proving systematic blackmail, but the suspicion has never gone away. The names resurfacing. In the newly released files, several high-profile individuals appear in emails, calendars, or testimonies. Elon Musk. Previously, Musk publicly suggested that certain Epstein files were being hidden, but newly released documents reportedly show email exchanges between Musk and Epstein between 2012-2013. Some emails allegedly discuss visiting the island and parties. There is no official finding of criminal wrongdoing connected to Musk in these documents. Still, the optics are complicated. Prince Andrew, perhaps the most dramatic downfall. Virginia Giuffre accused Prince Andrew of sexually abusing her when she was 17. A now famous photo shows Andrew with his arm around her waist. In 2022, Andrew settled a civil lawsuit for $12 million without admitting wrongdoing. Following continued public pressure and document releases, he lost royal titles and privileges. He denies the allegations. Bill Gates. Bill Gates has acknowledged meeting Epstein multiple times after Epstein's 2008 conviction. Reports confirm meetings at Epstein's Manhattan home, at least one flight on Epstein's plane. Gates has said meeting Epstein was a mistake and denies any improper conduct. Recently released documents reportedly include unverified claims drafted by Epstein about Gates's personal life, which Gates's representatives have called absurd and false. India connection. The documents also mention communications involving Indian businessman Anil Ambani between 2017-2019. Emails suggest Ambani sought guidance regarding U.S.-India political connections. There is no public evidence of criminal conduct tied to these exchanges. India's Ministry of External Affairs dismissed the claims as baseless commentary from a convicted criminal. Donald Trump. Trump's name appears thousands of times in the broader Epstein document collection. Trump and Epstein were publicly known to have socialized in the 1990s and early 2000s. Recently released documents reportedly include public tips and allegations submitted to the FBI, including claims dating back decades. The White House has dismissed these as politically motivated and false. As of now, there are no criminal charges against Trump related to Epstein. The bigger pattern. The files reveal something deeper than individual names, a pattern. Epstein moved across politics, tech, finance, academia, royal families, intelligence circles. Some say he exaggerated his influence. Others believe he leveraged secrets. But here's what remains undeniable. Despite a global trafficking operation involving hundreds of victims, only one major associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, is serving prison time. Epstein himself died in jail in 2019 under highly controversial circumstances, ruled a suicide. Many questions remain unanswered. The unreleased 40%. The DOJ initially identified 6 million documents. So far, roughly 60% have been released. That means nearly 40% remain sealed. Why? National security? Ongoing investigations? Political protection? Or something else? Final thought. The Epstein story isn't just about one man. It's about